This is my third time to Malta, and I remember even as a 10-year-old girl when I came here for the first time, just being totally struck by the beauty of the churches. That's something that we don't have that in Australia. Our Catholic churches are nothing like the churches here, and I guess too, like just walking through the streets and seeing statues of Our Lady and Holy Cross Street, and it's just non-existent at home. And so that culture, that Catholic culture, is so embedded, which is beautiful, but it can't start and end there. Essentially our hearts need to have a Catholic culture, and just from our observations of going to Mass and seeing young people in the last couple of days, and just hearing from our grandparents the disappointment of when they come here and visit, and they come home and they're like, Malta's changed so much, the youth is so different, the church is dying, and it saddens us to know that, okay, that's our heritage there, and there seems to be a real distance from our Lord. So I guess what I'd like to say to the Maltese youth and the Maltese culture is go back to the heart, and go back to the roots of what our country's founded on, and that is really essentially the Catholic faith, and be in awe of the beauty. Like, let the beauty of the churches pierce your heart. Let the beauty of the Catholic tradition and the rich history and culture of this country really inspire you to open your heart to everything that the church has to offer, and to discover, we're all searching for truth. And the truth is here, And one thing Simon commented on this morning when we were in a beautiful church was that the churches are designed so that you look up, like you look up, and that should draw us to the beyond.
I think, and again, I've only been here for, this is a day or 2
hours,
2 days. And I think, so I've never ever seen churches like this. And, it was St. Paul's Cathedral in Medina this morning. I just in tears with how beautiful the church was, and I think, and especially important for this interview and with the youth in Malta, if I can be blunt in the interview, I think it's important that although the faith, our Catholic faith, is all around and the churches are beautiful, I think we need to have faith and to trust that the church's teachings on issues with sex and morality are just as beautiful as our churches. It's not, in a sense, we've got to take the Catholic faith, below the belt as well. It's got to actually, we can't be culturally Catholic and I go to church and it's great and I live on this street and the statues of Mary and the churches are beautiful. We've got to, as you were saying, Maddie, take the Catholic culture into our hearts, but to trust that the church's teachings on morality and sexuality really are beautiful, and they bring an authentic freedom, and they bring an authentic happiness. And that's really what the whole point of theology of the body is. It's to answer that fundamental question of, what does it mean to be male and female? What does it mean to be human? But also, what does it mean to be happy? How do we attain happiness? And I think to trust that the church has a beautiful response there, and to really dive in and to allow those teachings to pierce your heart, just as those churches pierced mine this morning, because it really is. That is the only path to authentic freedom. That's the only path to authentic happiness. Yeah.